Hello everyone, my name is Tariq and welcome to the 14th tutorial of beginner templates in Line Studio. In the last tutorial we learned and reviewed the material editor template that we can use advanced materials to modify how your 3D objects look. So in this tutorial we're going to learn the cutout template. You can add movable images to the wall that can cast a shadow. Let's go ahead and check this template. So as you can see here, we have a walled object 2D models here you can replace with textures. So this is the first one, the second one, and this is the third one in here in the back. So all you need to do is here you can see the cutout controller, you can see the edit me button. You can replace the texture with your own texture and the shadow will be casted on the scene in here. I'm gonna use one of the asset library textures, as always the roasted texture in here for this example. So this one says delete me. You can delete it if you just want to make just one example, but for this tutorial I'm going to use the 3 examples, so I'm going to keep these 2. I'm not going to delete them. So let's replace the first one, which is this one I guess, with the texture. I'm going to make it run, or this walk. The second one I'm going to replace it with the run, and then the third one is going to be, for example, the start jumping. So in this tutorial I'm gonna mix 3 different things. I'm gonna mix the behavior script so we can get a refresh, and I'm gonna mix the tween script. So I'm gonna add an example. For example, I'm gonna add for this one a 3D text. There's a 3D text in Line Studio. 3D text, I think it's gonna look more better for the scaling with the tween. We have the 3D here, then I'm gonna drag it in here. Let me scale it. 3D text, and then let's put it above of the head of the roasted. So let me write here, for example, happy mood. Okay, you can also see the material for the 3D text. You go here in the asset or resources, then you can see the colors. You can change the color for the text as much as you like for the colors in here to be. For example, I'm gonna make it just red, for example, in here, and this one should be white. You can play with the color, depends on your lens mood in here, like this. So I'm gonna keep it like this, happy mood. Okay, then let me put it above each other's like this, second line. So now we have the happy mood. We said we're gonna mix it with tween and behavior. How we're gonna use this? So we remember to add the component first, but let me grab the tween script first. Search for tween and then tween manager. Then you see the tween manager, you delete the examples and move the tween manager script above here, above the camera. Then after you do this, go to the cutout controller, edit me, or just stay in the text 3D object and then add component, search for script. Then once you search for script, search for tween transform, because we're going to use the scale method. So the scale of this one is 21. Let me just keep it 21. 21 for every size. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to use the loop time bing bong. Okay, and we're going to use the bounce for the async function. We're going to move it from 0 to 21 like this. Let me show you. We're going to make it scale. Sorry, forgot to change this. So all you need to do is, as you can see here, we scale this one from 0 to 21. Let me keep it 0 so we can make it start from 0 and comes to 21. You can also select the time, how fast you want it to be. Like in 3 seconds I want it to be from 0 to 21 like this. And you can also add a delay, like wait for 3 seconds, then start the animation after 3 seconds and make it 3 seconds to move from 0 to 21 like this. So as you can see here, we have the scale, but if you just want it to be once, just click bing bong once and that's it. In 3 seconds it's gonna show up and will stay this place. So how can you use the behavior script in here so we can add something new? You can go to here, search for behavior script. So what we are going to do here, once I touch this object, the animation will start and it will show the text. So let me show you. We're gonna go back to the text 3D and play automatically. We're gonna turn it off. Okay, so all you need to do is go to the behavior script and then the touch target, you're gonna make it this one, the cutout controller, let's say the cutout object, sorry, in here. So this is the touch target. Once I touch this target, it's gonna run the tween. So first touch target, touch event, then touch start, then we have the touch target, and then the response type is going to be run tween. So run tween means like run this animation of the tween object. So let's name the tween happy, and let's make the with the scene object, the 3D in here. So the tween name is happy, okay? So we can tell the behavior script which tween name we should run after we touch this object. So let me grab the object in here, the target object, the 3D text. So in here says the action starts. So once I touch this, it's gonna start the event for the tween script like this, as you can see here. So this is how can you do it. So every time you touch, it's gonna start this. But if you just want it to be once, you see the options in the behavior script, change it from always to once. So for one time, every time I touch this guy like this, it's gonna show up the happy mood like this. But if I touch it again, it won't show up like just at once, because we have the allowance here to be only once, or we can keep it always. So every time you touch it, you can see happy mood like this, or the opposite thing like this. So yeah, this is how can you use the cutout template in Unreal Studio. You can make like for this one late for work, and this one happy mood. You can create some funny lens like this, and this one is workout like jumping. Yeah, so this is how can you use the cutout template in Unreal Studio. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you like this tutorial.